Dallas Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is September the 24th, 2021. My phone just turned off on me. But, ladies and gentlemen, we got some Impact Wrestling to talk about because, ladies and gentlemen, we have three big, huge returns that happened last night. Yes, I did say I might not be making a video, but I finished what I had to do today early, so now we could do a video for you guys. So yeah, let's do a video. So we got matches got made for Bound for Glory. We got a Knockouts Championship match. We got Mickie James will be versing Deonna Purrazzo. Deonna Purrazzo trying to get herself out of the match when Miss Mickie James issued the challenge, and she said, "No, you didn't earn it." Blah blah blah. They fought. Security came, and then Scott D'Amore says wrestlers couldn't make the matches, but wrestlers cannot deny the matches. Can't say no. So Scott D'Amore, he's the boss, and he's the one that is making the matches, so he made the match. So that's happening. So we heard the return of the Call Your Shot Battle Royal. And two people, we know that's going to be in this Battle Royal. The Rumble style. Rich Swann and Brian Myers. And ladies and gentlemen, the last match that got made for Bound for Glory is going to be for the World Championship. We got Christian Cage will be versing Mr. Josh Alexander because he did option C. And we did here at Bound for Glory, we're going to have triple threat matches on the Impact Wrestling. 3 winners. The 3 winners that wins this triple threat match will head to Bound for Glory in Las Vegas in another triple threat match for the Vacate X Division Championship. So we got Alex Zane making his debut in Impact Wrestling versus Lateral Kid versus Trey Miguel next week on Impact to find out the first competitor that will be in the triple threat match at Bound for Glory for the shot of the X Division Championship. So let's get to it. The first thing that happened on Impact Wrestling was the option C. Josh Alexander was serious about it, and he handed in the X Division title. Christian and Josh Alexander had things to say, had words, until they were interrupted by Matt Fulton and Ace Austin. They say some words, and then they fought. And then Ace Austin poked the eye of Christian Cage with his cane. So he poked his eye out, and then that's the end of the segment there. Then we had David Finlay versus Hikaru. I can't even say his name right. The Bullet Club member guy. Well, they versed each other. It was a pretty decent match. Yeah, not bad. Chris Bay and Juice Robinson was in the corners of their teammates. But the winner of that match was David Finlay, and then they all brawled. But FinJuice looks like they got the upper hand until El Phantasmo made his return, and he attacked FinJuice when they were about to do the Doomsday Device. What is going to happen here? Then we got Rohit Raju versus Chelsea Green in a intergender match. I enjoyed this match until Raj Singh, the member, is he a former member of the Desi Hit Squad? But this guy was injured how long ago? Like 2 years ago or something like that? He was injured. That's why Desi Hit Squad kind of broke up. And because of the pandemic as well. But Raj Singh made his return and attacking Matt Cardona. And Rohit gets the win with a roll-up with a distraction because Chelsea Green was watching Matt Cardona get assaulted by Raj Singh. Desi Hit Squad is back. Shira was not there, but Raj Singh was. I guess because Shira doesn't want to hit a woman. So how is he going to help Rohit if he's not going to touch a woman? So, I guess that's why he didn't show up. Then we had Willie Mack and Rich Swann versus Brian Myers and it's supposed to be a member of the Learning Tree. Yeah, that's what they're calling themselves, the Learning Tree. The Learning Tree. I forgot their names. But he did not choose one of those guys. He chose VSK to be his tag team partner. It was a pretty decent match. I love the tag team of Willie Mack and Rich Swann. They're a great team, but ladies and gentlemen, there was a lot of distractions with the Learning Tree, but they got taken out. Brian Myers and VSK almost had to win until Sam Beal shoves Rich Swann off the turnbuckle and landed on VSK. 1, 2, 3. Rich Swann and Willie Mack gets the win. And VSK is not happy. And Brian Myers, he's not happy what just happened to him and his tag team partner. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our main event. We had Josh Alexander versus Ace Austin. More distractions by Mr. Madman Fulton, but the winner of that match after the C4 power driver was Josh Alexander getting the win. And then Madman Fulton and Ace Austin attack Josh Alexander. After the match, Christian Cage came out, tried to save him, and then at the end, they were bickering at each other, saying, "I don't need you, I got this." Josh Alexander told Christian Cage. And then they got attacked, and then Ace Austin and Madman Fulton had the upper hands. Looks like they're going to do the fold and chokeslam combination until the return of the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels. This man has not been in Impact Wrestling since 7 years. And he finally makes his return. Since he cannot team up with Frankie Kazarian anymore as SCU, because what happened at AEW when he lost the tag team match against the Young Bucks and they had to disband. And he came back and he attacked Ace Austin and Madman Fulton. Congrats to the Fallen Angel. The fans went nuts. I was happy about it. But ladies and gentlemen, he's back on Impact Wrestling. He's not contracted, but there has to be a match for him. Come on. Please let him have a match. Or do something with the Bound for Glory World Championship match. He could be added. He could be the special guest referee. Do something about it. Because he's not doing anything in AEW. Do something in Impact Wrestling. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to say congrats, ladies and gentlemen, for 2 WWE superstars. That's the end of that's the end of Impact Wrestling results. But congrats to Karen Cross and Scarlett. They are engaged. Congrats to the lovely couple. I guess that's why we didn't see Karen Cross on Raw. Congrats to the lovely couple. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for SmackDown and the quick results of AEW's Rampage. And ladies and gentlemen, this Sunday is supposed to be Extreme Rules. We all can't wait. And a lot of things are happening in October for Impact Wrestling as well. Impact Plus, they have Knockouts Knockdown. And they got Bound for Glory happening at October. And I'm heading to Destiny Wrestling on Halloween night. Big things happening in October. Man, it feels like Christmas, but it's supposed to be scary because it's Halloween month. But it doesn't feel like Halloween. It feels like Christmas having wrestling after wrestling. I believe WWE's having October pay-per-view as well. I don't know about AEW. I think Full Gear is on November, I believe. I think that's a Thanksgiving show, I think. And WWE's having their Survivor Series sales for their tickets with a lot of codes. But ladies and gentlemen, Survivor Series is coming. That will be interesting. Raw versus SmackDown. The draft is happening on the very first of October, and after the weekend on Monday Night Raw, that's where it ends. Some NXT guys can get drafted, or 205 Live guys. Or maybe David Hart Smith, because you guys didn't know about that. David Hart Smith, he signed a contract. He's in WWE, but he's not branded. He's not in the brand. Not yet. Maybe they're waiting until the draft. You don't know. Maybe. Maybe Ricochet will go to SmackDown because he's been on Raw the whole time and he's never been on SmackDown. That would be cool. But ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things are happening in October. Can't wait for it. It's going to be interesting. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. Tada is out. See you guys tomorrow. Bye!